You want me to put that on my Tudor?
Harry's wife. Let's milk Lilibet. Lilibet is a non-intimate secondary source in the fuel matrix of Harry's wife. She is simply an appliance that is there to be used by the narcissist to further her own aims. Typically, children will provide fuel, but they're not the most potent, and they're certainly not necessarily the most prolific with regard to output either. They're easy to control, particularly in their most junior of years. But the child's worth is usually with regard to triangulation with the intimate partner primary source, or, where the couple have split up, former intimate partner primary source. And those of you that have found yourself in a situation where your ex is a narcissist and you have to co-parent will attest to the difficulties that occasions, and also the way that the narcissist will regularly use the children against you. If you want to know how to protect your children in those circumstances, you should obtain Child Defender from the Knowledge Vault. And if you want tips and assistance as how to manage the process of co-parenting, obtain How to Co-Parent with the Narcissist, also to be found in the Knowledge Vault. Harry's wife has no regard for those, as she just forges ahead doing what she wants. And the worth of Lilibet is for her not only somebody that she could triangulate with regard to her husband, but also use her daughter for the purposes of the maintenance of her facade. Look at me, I'm a great mother. Character trait acquisition. Look at my talented child. She gets like that because of me. And also to monetize her by utilizing the child's existence for the purposes of ensuring that money comes her way. Now, ordinarily, Harry's wife would look to monetize photographs of Lilibet, or her inclusion, for instance, in the Shitflix docu-series. But as part of her tanking popularity, she's got to try and shore that up somehow, and it would seem that she's been paying the bills at Hello, because there's been a glut of PR puff pieces from them as of late, which includes one which declares Princess Lilibet pulls endless adorable faces in precious rare clip. A child pulls some faces. Whoopie fucking do. But of course, in the world of Harry's wife, the world must know this. And therefore it falls to Rachel Avery to come up with 750 words or so of anodyne nonsense. She writes, Prince Harry and Harry's wife rarely share clips of their two children. Assertion of control, cultivation of air of mystery for the purposes of increasing their bidding power. But in a precious moment caught on camera, their daughter is seen pulling adorable faces. In the royal couple's Shitflix docu-series, they shared a few sweet family moments, including a very personal clip of Lilibet Diana when she was still in the hospital. The brand new baby was resting on her father's chest as she pulled a few faces in her sleep. And then, hello, helpfully provides the video for you to be able to watch a baby asleep pulling faces. Now, some of you might think, oh, that's cute. But isn't it a personal matter? Of course it is. It's a personal and private moment between parents and child. But of course, Harry's wife lacking boundary recognition and the necessity, like for instance Chrissy Teigen, of merchandising and prostituting the child for her own aims, deems that it is appropriate to offer this up as part of the docu-series. Hello continues by stating, Harry's wife could be heard soothing her daughter, saying, It's okay. Are you ready to eat? Let's have some milk. Hi, Lily. Lilibet was wearing a tiny white knitted hat and was wrapped in a colourful printed blanket. Fascinating. The little one was welcomed into the world on the 4th of June 2021, in case none of you realised that it actually happened. When Lily was born, she looked just like her mum when she was a baby, as an unearthed picture of Harry's wife on her dad's chest reveals. And there's a picture of Thomas Markle Sr. with Harry's wife lying on his chest, looking like a baby. And then, oddly enough, there's a picture of Harry's wife with the baby known as Lilibet on her chest. Babies look pretty similar, and therefore to suggest that, oh look, they're just exactly the same, well, it doesn't take much to get there, does it? In the photo with her father, Thomas Markle, Harry's wife was seen with her mouth in a pout. Well, no surprise there. And her own daughter sported that exact face in a candid moment. How sweet. Recently, Lilibet was spotted enjoying the 4th of July parade with her parents and brother, bringing up the recent past, near their family home in Monteshitshow, wearing a sweet blue floral dress with a Peter Pan collar, knee-high white socks and bright red shoes. A very similar style to her cousin Princess Charlotte, who she never sees. Her gorgeous strawberry blonde hair was pulled into pigtails, clearly her go-to hairstyle. The family watched as novelty cars, Model T Fords, and local ambulances and fire trucks made their way through the streets, decked out in red, white, and blue decorations. Hello then asks us, will Prince Harry and Harry's wife have more children? With 2 children, many royal fans will be wondering if the Duke and Duchess will follow in the footsteps of Harry's older brother, Prince William, and try for a 3rd baby. Not this again. But what have the royal couple said about expanding their family? Oh, goody gumdrops! Let's bring up the past from 4 years ago. Back in July 2019, Harry interviewed Dr. Jane Goodall for Vogue magazine, and during the chat, the prince remarked about having 2 children only. He said, 2 maximum. But I've always thought this place is borrowed, and surely being as intelligent as we all are, or as evolved as we all are supposed to be, we should be able to leave something behind better for the next generation. There are then some pictures that are provided. You've seen them before, so I'm not going to show them. It's basically Harry's wife holding on to Archie, staring straight down the camera as Ginger Bollocks looks at her and is probably saying, "Stop fucking staring, it's unnerving." Then there's a picture of Lilibet, apparently on her 1st birthday, sat on the grass. Then there's a picture of Archie on his father's shoulders, playing in the garden. And then there's a picture we've seen before, which shows Harry's wife holding her appliances, namely Lilibet, who's got remarkably different coloured hair there. It has to be said. It looks brown rather than strawberry blonde, as does Archie's. And then there's a picture of Archie on a plane, looking a bit sort of perplexed by it all. And that's your lot. So the bills have perhaps been paid at hello to pump out another PR puff piece, as Harry's wife decides once again to milk Lilibet. Although Archie appears in the pictures, he doesn't really get spoken about as much, and one wonders perhaps if he might find himself with the scapegoat position and Lilibet as the golden child. Only time will tell, and as it does, you can bet that I'll be able to analyse it for you. I'm H.G. Tudor. Thank you for listening.